Hey, what's up, guys? Now is part 2 of this popper. As you see, I got the head I carved super glued onto the hook now, and I'm gonna show you how I color it and then tie the rest of the popper. So I like to make this like a dragonfly color, kind of a bluish, or a damselfly, like a bluish greenish color. I got this Sharpie, and all you have to do is just rub it on just like this, and you'll see how well it colors it in, because the marker ink soaks into the wood. You can already see after just that how the top is green now. And that's how you do it. As a little side note here, I'd like to say if you use the super glue like me to secure your hook here in the head, it'll run through, just like the ink, it'll soak through the balsa wood, especially on such a small one like this. So if it's stuck on the sides, it's hardened, and you can't color it because you won't be able to color the parts where the super glue has soaked through. You can just take your sandpaper and just rub it gently till you get that top layer off, and then you can color it. Alright, so as you can see, or maybe not see, I'm sorry about the camera quality, it's just this is a automatically focusing camera, and I can tell it's focusing more on the sheet back here I got for a backdrop than the fly up here in front, but hopefully you can tell that it's colored in. Maybe we'll zoom in a little bit. And so now we're gonna well, now I'm just gonna lacquer it up, or in this case nail polish, and it doesn't take much at all to cover a popper this small. Just one dip, although I like to put a lot on the bottom there to seal in the slot where the hook is. And so once that dries, we'll get to the tying part. By the way, don't worry, I meant to say as a tip, don't worry about getting lacquer in the hook eye, because you can always poke that out later. That's what I do. I just punch it out with a needle or whatever. But if you do want to just keep it out, a good tip is to take a piece of like monofilament line, a short piece, and put it through the hook eye when you're doing this, and then when it's dried, pull it out, and there'll be nothing stuck in your hook eye. Alright, so tying the rest of the fly is really easy the way I do it. So you're gonna just start your thread and put down a nice thread base if you want, and have it at the back here close to the beginning of the bend, and you're gonna lay down you're gonna take a really small hackle feather. I use this grizzly, but it really doesn't matter, but try to get a nice small one, about two times the length of the hook shank, and then you're gonna leave about a length of the hook shank out as a tail, and this is the trickiest part, is just to try to tie it down as flat as possible on that point. Just hold it in place and then give it a few good wraps. Okay. So you got your tail sticking off there now. And then don't trim that feather off, leave it on there. Bring your thread up to the front, all the way up, because we're going to try to make this look like a dragonfly, right? So we're going to just take this and just palmer it up, the same feather, just the rest of it as as wing. This is the hard part about using such a small feather. Hold on. I have to use the pliers. Bear with me here. I'm not the best tire, not by a long shot. I've only been at this for about a year and a half. This is gonna waste a good chunk of time in a video. Oh. Alright, there we go. So just bring that up. Hold on. Sorry, guys. But you get the idea. You're gonna bring this up till you get all the way up there. And then you're gonna have a nice wing that just flares out just slightly to make it look like a like the wings of a little dragonfly. And if you want, you can even trim off the top and the bottom so you only have horizontal fibers sticking out the way the wings would be. And that's really all there is to it. You're gonna just tie that down, clip off the excess little bit of the feather, whip finish that, and there you go. So this is your finished product. You can see it's got a nice green color to it. It's got that tail off the back, and your that's all it is to it. You can have a lot of fun with this fly, catching bass and bluegill on it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, and I'll see you next time.